When I first started this project, I had really ambitious goals. My end goal for this was to be able to do a gainer on hard ground, and only after I started to actually physically do the tricks that I wanted to do did I realize the true difficulty of this skill that I wanted to pursue. Now, to answer the question of what has motivated me for this project, I think it's really easy to say that grades have motivated me and the prospect of getting an A on this project as opposed to getting a C has really been the main motivator for me. However, that's an extrinsic motivator, and this entire project is about finding ways other than the grading system to pursue a passion or a skill that you want. Now, seeing to get beyond grades and extrinsic motivators, I think seeing the people who are really good at tricking and seeing all the really cool ways of seeing all the cool ways that they can flip and spin and turn in the air has really been the biggest motivator for me. And the prospect of working towards that and ultimately be able to do really complicated and involved tricks like the jackknife or the corkscrew has really been my main goal for this project. Uh, there was namely one trick that I wanted to do at the beginning of this project, which was the corkscrew. And at the beginning, I knew this was an ambitious goal, but I figured it couldn't hurt to set a really high bar for myself. And then if I wanted to lower it, obviously I could, but I would rather do that than set a really low bar. And like I said in the beginning, only once I started to actually physically do these skills did I realize how difficult this was actually going to be. Another thing that I got wrong about this project was what would be difficult about it. I anticipated that I would have physical obstacles to overcome. I wouldn't be able to jump high enough or twist this way or that way because I'm not flexible enough. However, I think the main hindrance to being really good at flipping is the mental barriers. In my week 3 blog, I talked about how I was hesitating and not fully mentally committed to the idea of doing a backflip, and so far that has been the biggest obstacle. Physically, I know I can do the flip and I know that I won't get hurt because I've done it so many times before, but I still find myself hesitating before doing my backflip. Again, it all comes down to practice and getting used to the idea of you doing a flip. However, this week I've made some more progress. I went back to the gym to practice more, and some helpful instructors there gave me some tips to improve my form, and I was landing 5, 6, 7 flips in a row. Unfortunately, I was on my hot streak when the gym actually closed, so my practice was cut short. However, I'm confident to say that I can do one on hard ground with little to no warm up now. Hopefully, I can say the same when I'm standing on a stage in front of 50 people.